Bien. Creo que podemos continuar antes de nada, que luego me olvido, con el rey porquero. ¿Me da algo? No me fijé si me daba algo. ¡Oh! ¡Lo adicional! Genial. Ya es mejor que toda la otra mierda. Vale, pues... ¿qué es esta mierda? Anteojeras. Por culo, que eso pesa. Vale, pues podemos entonces seguir. Vamos a ver... misión... Ah, es verdad, estaba en el quinto huevo. Vale, pues nos vamos a teleportar allí y continuamos. De hecho, no había hecho ya este teleport. Tal vez llegue antes desde aquí. Espero que esta misión sea un poquito más interesante que la anterior, porque la de la boda, joder, hora y media con esa misión, que en verdad no ha sido nada, o sea, no ha pasado nada, simplemente estábamos ahí pues para ligar con la otra. Fue una hora y media de seducción muy larga y tediosa. Bueno, aquí podré llamar al caballo. No solo podrá ir al trote, pero bueno. Bueno, al medio galope. De la casa de subastas de los Borsodi, tal, pregunta por el propietario. Muy bien.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Come on now.
Y como siempre me sale que estoy jugando con el mando de Xbox, lo cual es maravilloso, porque estoy jugando con el de Play.
This the Procesador Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed.
Confraternizar.
Purpose of your visit?
¿Ver la subasta?
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Pesodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Solo que podemos llevar a un acuerdo. Lo más sensato es que hagas una excepción.
Make an exception. That's the smart thing to do.
Threats don't scare me. I've sworn to serve Redania till death do us part, and I'll keep my oath with a song on my lips.
Careful, bugger means it.
Gode Mata Redania truly fecunda
Joder.
nubili.
Who do I spy? Geralt? Geralt of Rivia?
In the flesh. How long's it been, Vimy? Usury still your passion and profession?
I prefer the term savings and loan banking. But all in all, aye, that's how my preference lies. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
¿Os imagináis que no lleva a querer entrar? Y por culpa del enano tendría que entrar.
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Shut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2.
Se ve que solo persiguen a los no humanos que son pobres. Este, como es rico, no le persiguen en esta ciudad. Ah, no, espera, no era aquí, era en la otra, en Novigrado. Nada.
Appreciate the help.
Just note, I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Me encanta el acento de los enanos. Quería hablar con el tío este. ¿Tienes idea de que van las subastas? La casa de subasta no estaba en Novigrado.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and long indeed.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Muy bien.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I clicked on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Pues vamos pues.
Egg, white gold, and mother of pearl.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert.
Menos mal que no me interesa jugar a las cartas. Lo de la vieja sí, seguro que es para ligar con ella.
Ah, there's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Muy bien. Vamos a hablar con la vieja.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Viriminaic.
De brujofilia.
Kidding me. What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
¿Quieres mis orejas de burro? Es que me encanta. ¿De dónde salió ese interés por la parafernalia de los brujos? Ah, vamos a preguntar.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant
Oh, los
associations.
brujos.
Dating from my oh so distant
Veo que
youth.
no es solo Gerald el único ligón.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest
Sí, no dice nada. Bueno, sí, en verdad me
transaction
presento.
fee.
Ya, ¿por qué no?
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Oh, ¿en serio esto es lo único que tiene? Unas botas... Armadura viperina. Resistencia a perforación. Joder, parece bastante buena. Nivel necesario 40, madre de Dios. Filtro de pociones... Bah, le puedo meter cosas, ¿no? ¿Qué le puedo... que sepa que es mío, del gran brujo Gerald? Joder, no puedo comprar casi nada a esta señora. ¿Qué le puedo vender? Artículos de brujo. Bah, no quiere libros, ¿eh? Bueno, tenía por ahí uno que sí. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué puedo darle? Carta con órdenes. Léase para obtener... Para ti. Hala, toma. Mi artículo de brujo. Espero que te recuerde mucho a mí.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like.
No le pega nada la
A
voz.
walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Yeah. Venga.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Pues muy bien.
You detest them. Ever true. But it's got a lovely frame.
Espera, tendré que bajar al piso de abajo. Entiendo. Ah, no, mira, si le he caído aquí.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else.
Es obvio que le cayó abajo, Gerald. No hay que darle muchas
There's
vueltas.
no earring out here, is there?
En verdad me está mirando el culo. La raja del culo de cuando estoy agachado.
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tin shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What?
El obligón también.
How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Bueno, sabemos que Vesemir entonces era un pichadora, vaya de aquella. Joder. ¿En qué estábamos? ¿En 1200? Estamos en el siglo 3. Bueno, seguimos en antes del 1300, así que tampoco es que hiciese tanto tiempo. Bueno, Vesemir puede vivir muchos años, pero claro, esa no. Opcional, conoce a los amigos. ¿Por qué no? Vamos, es que total. Joder, es que este...
Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the block today.
Yo tengo un cuadro guardado.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary.
No tiene nada
What
de malo.
about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Ni una pizca. Y tampoco me apetece aprender. ¿Y qué sé yo de pintura? Vamos, venga, vamos.
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Madre mía, me está sorprendiendo hasta a mí.
We ought to see what.
Ahora con sus ojos de gato.
Do you know our
capta
friend
con qué
Vivaldi
tipo de
is in
pintura, con qué
possession of
pigmentos.
5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
¿Cómo se supone que yo tengo que saberlo? Voy a hacer... Bueno, a ver, ambiente rural, paisaje no vingrado, señalar el retrato del mercader, el bodegón, la escena de batalla. Joder, es que son todos muy diferentes. La de la batalla, claramente.
The battle piece, if I'm not mistaken.
You err.
Uy, vaya por Dios.
Deeply. I bid you adieu.
Nos vamos. ¿Qué pasa si hubiese
What a
acertado?
jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat cunt. I've grown accustomed.
Bueno, con el otro no voy a hablar.
Huh.
¿Quién?
All so tall. You think the room
No,
was
con ese
full
no
of
voy a hablar.
horses.
Noble. Toma asiento cuando estés preparado para participar en la... ¿Y dónde tomas el asiento? Con este no. ¿Será con... aquí? Vale. Hala. Porque ese es el de las cartas. No me interesa entre 0 y poco lo que tenga este señor que decirme sobre las cartas.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Basoni will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to bid?
Es el dinero para esto para empujar, pues claro. Unos 200.
Of course
Tengo
I will.
miles.
Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug would get you.
Habrá el logro por ganar todo, supongo.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction.
Bien, esta misión parece tan
gentlemen,
inútil como la anterior.
Lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain
50 coronas,
at
madre
50
mía, eso es una
crowns.
patata y
Any
media.
advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
Joder.
The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200.
El pelo blanco y orejas de burro.
200 once, twice, thrice. Splendid Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300?
Pues me cago, a mí no me gana una vieja.
My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice.
Madre
And
mía, son 10
sold to the
patatas.
white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine.
Mira qué manera tengo de tirar el dinero en
Proceeding
mierda,
now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van
era ese.
Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20
Ese vale menos que una patata.
Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's practically naught.
Joder, venga, pues si no pujo yo, no puja nadie.
Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes.
Lo llevo todo. Hey. Esto sea para mi casa, ¿no? Con el otro
Lot number
cuadro que
3,
tengo.
ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold. Mountain crystal
¿Cómo me las
lenses
puedo
polished by
equipar?
the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns.
Joder,
Anyone
200,
tempted?
la Virgen.
Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Hala, venga.
Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice?
Madre mía, ligado ya con eso.
Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement.
Ay, me han dado el logro.
With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Madre mía, qué buenas cosas he comprado,
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Besudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
Espérate, quiero equiparme las gafas. O ver si puedo equiparme las gafas. Y la tira al suelo, la manzana, está loquísimo.
Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
comes uninvited.
Y me he llevado todo. Exacto, un gran descuido. Puede que sea así, pero has salido ganando con mi presencia.
But you've gained by my presence. Dropped a hefty pile of crowns here.
I'm not like Vivaldi. Profit alone only goes so far for me. I seek more. The auction house is primarily a meeting place for the local elite. I needn't tell you, an itinerant mutant doesn't quite fit in.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Necesito encontrar. Esto no lleva a ninguna parte. ¿Algún otro?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Eso no importa.
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Y no me puedo rebotar. Bueno. Oh no, me han pateado el culo.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honorable gentleman.
Porque me odian ahora.
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Hostias, espérate, sois sus cabrones, Hagáis antes de que yo me prepare, que tenía el mando, o sea, tenía las manos en los huevos. ¿Dónde ibas, hombre? Quieto. Dios, el combate cuerpo a cuerpo si cabe peor que con armas. La virgen. Venga, que esté ya. Menos... Ah, tirarlo... a los dos a la vez, qué nivel.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
Really think you can help me?
We can help each other.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist? Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Muy bien. Vamos a seguir haciendo cosas ilegales. No bastó con robar los caballos para los del circo. En fin, vale, por fin. Voy a ver si las gafas me las puedo... Oh boy. Ey, 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 ey. ¿En serio tengo que elegir entre las orejas de burro y las gafas? A ver. Aquí. Aquí. Pues lo siento mucho, pero... yo prefiero las orejas de burro. ¿Y lo otro qué? Quiero la otra mierda. Por ahí andarán tanto el cuadro que será... Ah, mira, el cuadro está aquí. 150, joder. Me costó 20, ¿sabes? Bueno, pues ya está. 200 de distancia hacia allá. Vale. Pues nada. Pues qué mal que no puedas ponerte las gafas y las orejas.
Hey!
Fuck.
A ver si de camino de casualidad me encuentro con un herrero. Venga, caballito, que contigo llevo antes. ¡Arre! Bueno, pues de momento esta misión va por el camino como la anterior, ¿eh? Una chorrada. Bueno, yo creo que es imposible que sea peor que la de la boda. Mira, ahí teníamos una misión, que supongo que sería salvar al que estaba allí preso. No puede importarme menos. Un jabalí herido.
Ugly bastard.
Y no le doy, no puedo con él. ¿Por qué me hacen pelear contra esto? ¿Qué forma de hacerme perder el tiempo? A ver. Ralentizado. Controlado. Quieto. Ya está muerto solo.
Between its ribs, it was being hunted. Something went horribly wrong, though.
Bueno, descubierto el sitio.
¡Ey,
ey, ey! Esto es porque se ponen... Bueno, vale. A ver que recargue. Ay, coño, no, que no tengo lo de recargar. O sea, lo de Queen, tengo la otra. A ver si le doy por detrás lo mato. Era por ahí. Hostias. Ah, le he prendido fuego. Sin cabeza. Me encanta, porque no le toqué, pero le prendí fuego. Vale, esto queda bueno. Ahora yo creo que sí que puedo hacerle axia. Y por detrás.
Busy spot. Lots to do.
Huh. That was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
Aye, I'll be precise. You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not?
Venía por el asunto. Necesito un poco de extracto de no sé qué. Va, pues va.
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract?
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
Y se baja los pantalones. Aquí tienes tus hierbas. Bueno, a bajar por las escaleras. Ahí estamos. Usar.
You've come. Good.
Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
No soy un ladrón. Eso sí es una buena respuesta. Ni siquiera sé cómo te llamas. Eso. A mí dime tu nombre.
I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for your hand in marriage, just for your help in a heist. We break it. Each take what we need, then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? Because I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in? Or are you not?
Bueno, son las formalidades. Es el trato normal, ¿no?
It's opportunity.
Amenazar a alguien con matarlo y luego centrarnos.
I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door. Windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness.
No me digas más. Las cloacas.
This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar, crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Sí, parece un plan sólido.
Not bad, except sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we have to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Don't really have any other options. So be it, I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Como sea opcional, no lo voy a hacer. Pues se ve que sí.
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist known better as the Ermine. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities, rhythmic gymnastics, tightrope walking.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troupe's taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match. Highly doubt that's a coincidence. But if she's reluctant, we've another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked the gold-plated cock from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, the half-mans. Word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
All right, opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam, a specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Bolt door for him should be a cinch. The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some littler ones, and settled in the village of Alness. Might plain turn us down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary.
I know the man. Slew an archgriffin for him. Mean fiend, pretty much.
Hans or the beast?
Both, actually. So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it. What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spike the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. Wouldn't want to raise suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that, hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You could also use your fists.
Alright, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
Then, we'll bugger horsed up, down and sideways, all together.
Pues muy bien. Un montón de logros. Me da esta pereza empezar. En fin. Ah, mira, si hay uno aquí al lado. ¿Este quién es? Ábrete eso. El mercenario se habla con Quinto. Pues este ya va a ser uno. Quinto ya es uno. Que le den por culo al enano. Mira, ahí hay bandidos. Vale. Ábrete eso mañana. Morada, la donde cajar fuera. Madre de Dios, 3 misiones, claro, de que van a salir. Hola. ¿Qué tal, hermano?
You, Quinto?
The one and only. A pleasure. But who might you be?
Whoa! I'll have no pleasure here. Witcher, keep clear of the cage, right?
No mires sin él.
I need Quinto alive.
And I need coin. Lots of it. Lucky thing I don't much care who pays me. You or the bankers.
Meaning Master Hans of Sidaris' moral spine is rather bendy.
You'll be the one with the bendy spine in a minute. I said, shut your mouth. Where was I? Right. Want me to let him go? Pay up. Same as the wanted posters say.
¿Qué tal una partida? ¿No puedes jugar? Pareces una verdule.
Famous mercenary, supposedly. But you're acting like an old fishwife. Just counting the crowns. Counting the crowns.
What? I'll not take any insults from some bloody mutant. I proved my mettle at Hag, Dillingen, Brenner, and...
All long ago, and probably only half true. You're bold, sure, with your mouth.
Oh, that must have hurt that.
What? Those words. Bark 'em back, you bastard!
Pelea conmigo. Está bien, lo retiro.
Bare fists. Make me take it back. If you fail, you'll let Quinto go. Deal?
Y que gana el chicano.
Bloody deal. Lads, give us some space. I need to show this drifter what happens when you cross hands of Sedaris.
Apostó que, o sea, que perdía. Siempre empiezan pegando, son unos cabrones. Hostias. Pero no ha puesto nada de si ganaba. Madre mía, tiene un montonazo de vida. Como no puede ser de otra manera. Hostia, va. Esquive. Va. Esquive. Son 2 golpes, esquive. 2 golpes, esquive. Así seguido. Uy, que me golpea ahí. Y ya estaría. Casi me mata.
Thought you looked wimpy. Didn't expect it to be that easy, though.
Must admit I'm fairly surprised myself.
Pero está de buen humor. Bueno, pues lo dejaré marchar.
Your trap. Both of yous. Take him, Witcher, and bugger your... What? How did you...
Fishbone. Did it yesterday. I was waiting for a lull to slip out. Witcher showed up before I could. Let that be my recommendation. Now, do tell. What's it you need me for?
Nada, tenemos un trabajo. Misión cumplida. Espero que ya dé la misión cumplida. Que no tenga que hacerle un recao a este.
Need you to open something for me. Something bigger than a cage.
Sounds interesting. Dying to hear the details.
Herbalist's hut near Oxenford. Knock on the door. Ask for yarrow extract.
¿Y si no va? Bueno. Misión cumplida, ¿no? Sí. Bueno, andaba por aquí, ¿no? El teletransporte, si no me equivoco. Sí, voy a un buen camino. Vale, entonces, ve a la casa donde se esconde Hugo, convence a Evelyn. Aquí está la casa donde se esconde Hugo y Evelyn está allí. Hay que llevar mujeres. Vamos a venir a la residencia del Bangabuf, ese o como se llame. Tres misiones ridículas. Esto tendría que ser directo. Como les gusta, ¿eh? O sea, este DLC fue una verdadera pérdida de tiempo. A ver. Supongo que la gente no debería estar muy contenta con este DLC en su momento. Entiendo, no lo sé. Yo no lo estaría, desde luego. Porque es una basura. Estoy yendo en el buen camino, pero bueno. Estará ahí, supongo. Sí, perfecto. Hola.
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine?
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Trabajo conmigo.
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
Eveline, I beg you. You don't know him.
What's that supposed to mean? He introduced himself, did you not hear? Geralt of Rivia.
Stop pretending you don't understand me. You cannot know if he's to be trusted.
Not a soul can be trusted. You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
Ay, Dios. Un monstruo el que va atrás.
Let me guess. There's a monster needs killing.
Somewhere, certainly. But not here.
Oh.
May I finish? Or would you rather keep guessing? See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point.
Típica bebida
The
triple
crowd
X que hacen los
awaits,
americanos.
so either we find a replacement for him,
Más bien
or
entiendo
we
hacia
shall
el
have
sur,
to
creo
return
que
the coin. All good and fine, but we've not spent it already.
En serio voy a tener que hacer una obra de teatro.
I think I know where this is going.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Eveline, I'm not certain that's a good idea.
Neither am I. It shall all come out in the wash. So, Witcher, what'll it be?
Sí.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Me now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
Hit it square on.
Sí, joder. Sí, sin apuntar.
Right.
Con la práctica que tengo yo con la ballesta y más haciéndolo con un mando. Va a ser
That
maravilloso.
I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come!
Voy a fallarlo. Me cago en...
And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contest in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobinden.
Wow, prime!
What? But I...
Shh,
Daddy con mi
grab
orejotas.
your crossbow and get to work.
Bueno, ya que le disparo a la gente. Un puto niño ese. Lo voy a reventar.
What's the hold? Shoot!
Mi ma. Punta. Ay, tiene otra allí abajo. Es de que quiero. ¿No tienes más? Ah, bueno. Podría haber matado a este señor.
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to
Pensar
see
que puedes
you
fallar esta
soon.
misión. Porque para eso está lo del otro, para ir junto al otro. Si fallas esto.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That
Sí.
was brilliant.
Calla, niño, que te doy a ti también.
Doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
Well, one performance down. What of the next?
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
Ooh, a mystery. I adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
Adiós, elfa. Vale, pues otra misión cumplida. Viene de por allá, ¿verdad? Quita. ¡Oh! Podría mirar... Va, que voy a mirar, tío. Bueno, podemos venir aquí. ¿Y qué nos queda ahora? La de... preparar la mezcla purificadora que debilita a los soldados. Eso es lo que me queda. No tengo que contratar a nadie más. No, ya estaba. Era solo eso. Bueno, menos mal. Tengo la receta. ¿Puedo hacerla? Creo que pone misión, ¿no? Sí. Mezcla para la limpieza. Muy bien. Menos mal que puedo. El brujo para escuchar la conversación de los soldados que patrullan para averiguar dónde se encuentra el cocinero. Pues muy bien. Opino que sí, que se llega antes desde aquí. Hostia, me está vibrando el mando. Y no sé por qué. Vale, si es algún tipo de bug porque no para de vibrar. Y para ahora. Bueno, por lo que sea vibraba. El viaje, había turbulencias.
Faster.
¿Dónde está la cabeza del cerdo? Ahí la lleva. No se nota una mierda, debería ser más grande. Para ocultar más. Parece que no lleva nada. Girar de mi camino.
In a hurry. Watch your step.
Y aquí escuchar conversaciones. De estos debe ser. Estás demasiado cerca para escuchar la conversación, joder.
What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
That's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the test apparently.
Se da cuenta que les estoy mirando.
Coin to enter the army. Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
Vaya por Dios, o sea que estos no son, aún por encima. Por encima va a haber que andar buscándolos. Bueno. Estos están dentro. Cerrado, genial. Bueno, pero puedo desde aquí, claro.
You got a daughter?
Why do you ask?
Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Besodis.
Why the hell not?
Va, esta conversación no nos interesa.
Only trouble.
Nothing interesting.
Si lo tienes que escuchar tanto tiempo, Gerald, para darte cuenta.
What do you have to say?
Vale, este sí. Por fin.
Who told you?
No one. Came through the western gate the morning. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Nah, aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate.
What?
Should be easy enough to find.
Joder, a 200. Bueno, por fin vamos a acabar en las 3 misiones estas, hacerlo de lo otro, encontrar la casa, llevársela. Le llevamos las 2 misiones de golpe y no sé si ya acabaremos el DLC. No tengo ni idea. Supongo que después habrá que matarlo a él. Ah, bueno, no, quedaba la tercera, el tercer deseo. Que podía pedirte matar al de los espejos. Y ya está. Está el cocinero para convencerlo de que te ayude. Pero aquí no hay ni Dios. Es de día, ¿verdad? Voy a pasar el tiempo. Ya que se haga de día.
Must be the cook.
Vaya. Qué arte. No sé por qué en este juego no metieron nada de pesca.
Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys at the garrison on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
Por poco dinero, de acuerdo.
Something dear.
Hostias, me ayudarás gratis. Venga,
Asking
hombre.
a lot. Too much. How about you do this free of charge, huh? Out of the kindness of your heart.
Aye, I'll help. Out of kindness.
Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
Y vuelta para allá. Hay aquí un teleporte. Vale, siguiendo por esta calle.
Oh!
Y la misión esa de no que no mates a nadie. Voy a ir yo, que además pide el sigilo y todo eso. Y voy a subir por el medio matando a todo Dios sin sigilo, sin hostias. Pero bueno. Y si hay que matar, se mata, ¿eh? Este Geralt no es el Geralt de siempre. De repente le importa el no matar. Bueno, vamos para abajo entonces. Epa. Que ahora podría por aquí, ¿no? Estarán todos esperando, supongo. ¿O no?
And Countess Yvonne of Lanexeter's necklace. Your handiwork, wasn't it?
It was. I scaled a gutter, entered her bedchamber.
Mira los otros ligando.
I knew it, I knew it.
Ah, at last, we're all here. Time to begin. This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's our target. Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes. Is that enough?
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades. Then, downstairs to the vault. Quinto will crack the lock. We get in the vault, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
Manos a la obra.
All right, let's get to work. Want to be done with this as soon as possible.
We'll reconvene in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp. And everyone's to make sure they're not followed. I'll get word to the cook in the barracks.
What about wearing masks? Not a city in the north that don't have wanted posters with my likeness hanging about.
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you. With my own hands.
¿Dónde irás tú? Me propongo que vayamos juntos.
If you're so damn scared somebody'll talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our way, then.
Toda esa conversación de hace un par de minutos sobraba. Vámonos. Y ya está. ¿Por qué ibas a retrasarlo? Joder, 74 experiencia como cunde, ¿eh?
Let's begin. Prime.
¿Máscaras?
Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
Oh, qué ropa más guapa llevo, ¿no? Y se la he copiado a este.
3, 2, 1. It's clear. On your way.
Joder, mucho mejor que Ezio, ¿eh? Oh no, unas palomas.
City foul. Shite all over again. What? Oh, so.
Patrol's turning round.
En serio, no sé cómo ha podido colar. Quisiera salir a las palomas.
Move.
Vamos, 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 vamos.
Young little here. Hello, mother. Keep us from...
A mí no me toques. Si quieres. Este le van a pillar. O no. Ya, le da igual que le cagas en la paloma encima. Porque yo eso lo interpretaría como que le ha caído mierda encima.
If memory serves, you assured us there be no one inside.
Seems my informer was wrong.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Estoy de acuerdo, hemos sobrepasado el punto de no retorno. Ya discutiremos después. Puedes estar seguro.
Not the time, true. But we'll discuss this later. You can be sure of that.
At your service, mate.
No, no, no.
One
De
guard
amigo
could
nada.
mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
En serio. De repente a Geralt le da igual lo de matar o no matar. O sea, al principio le da igual. Ahora parece que sí que le importa. Vamos a pelar con palos, con los otros ahí pelando con espadas de verdad.
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Iré con las orejas de burro igual. Ah, no. A mí me la suda. Por lo que parece. Bueno. No tengo las orejas. Un lingote meteórico. Compensar a saquear. Un licor. Merecidísimo.
Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open. I've already seen several things I'd gladly take with me.
Yes, but we shall raise the starting What's this? Guards! Guards!
Should have stayed in that cage.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm.
Él está con una espada de verdad.
Your mom smells a gooseberry!
Si quito un montón, quito más con esta espada de madera que al principio con una de verdad. No os diréis, hombre, os diréis. No me quitan vida. Esto se va a alargar muchísimo. Puedo usar. No matemos a nadie. Pensé que me iba a dar la misión por fracasada por haberle dado al fuego. Lo acaba de matar.
Stop him! He's not to flee!
Lock themselves in.
Bollocks!
Damn it.
Lay down your arms! You have no chance!
Perhaps not. But we do have hostages.
Mercy, Master! On the count of 3, we go in!
Ya ves lo que le importarán a los reyes.
Come one step closer and folk will die!
Hold now! We must negotiate. What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
Retiraos de la casa de subastas o meter a inocentes como escudos humanos. No quiero usar rehenes. Ni inocentes, ni hostias.
Not about to hide behind these folk. I'm letting them go.
Are you mad? Any idea what'll happen?
Yes. And do you have any idea what'll happen if you try to stop me? Out of my way. Now.
An honourable deed! The court's sure to consider it a mitigating factor. Now, you've 1 minute to come out. One at a time. Hands on your heads!
I'm going. Up the chimney and out. It's grown too hot, pure and simple. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Drink to our health. Once you're far away.
You had your chance! Attack!
Still insist on using that wooden sword. Get to work, Quinto. We'll try and hold off the assault.
Nada más que la espada en madera, usar el fuego. Otro se cubre con el escudo, maldición. Ay, al menos no se cubren con el fuego. Está igual. Ahí estamos. Vale, mira cómo le estoy poniendo la espalda. Y ya está.
So, satisfied? Conscience still clear?
Follow my own rules. Couldn't give a shit if you approve.
Reglas que cambian según la misión.
Our paths will diverge soon enough. In the meantime, the vault awaits. Ought to be open by now.
Y este ya nos estaba esperando aquí.
The lock, lovingly crafted. 2 spring-loaded bolts, cylindrical plugs, Dameritian wards.
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
Do or die.
Bueno, ya cambió, ya no usamos espadas de madera. ¡Abre, coño, abre! ¡Hostias! La madre que me parió. ¡Oh, no! Joder, si nos hacen de escapar. Ahí estamos, coño. Aquí. Una vez le enganchas ya muere. O no, si le ayudan. Muy igual. Kawi. Adiós. Vale, ya está. ¿Esto qué tiene para lootear? Una mutaje no está.
For now.
Hola. Este cofre se puede... Exacto. Unos buenos florines, un collar. Anillo. Florines.
Same paintings were on the block.
They're in the vault. Lock themselves in.
Un zafiro, Dios mío. Buenas gemas. Otro más. Esperar, que quiero sacar esto bien. Cuadros no los quiero, no me interesan. Esmeralda, está bien. Suponiendo que valga para algo más que para vender. No tendría que estar por aquí el dinero que me he gastado yo en la subasta. Ahora vamos.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
Pues esos dos son
On
unos
the
patanes.
contrary, I know all too well.
You old?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Well, well. Complications, complications.
Es que me da igual.
Right. Should have known.
La misma
Same
papa.
eyes, same double chin, same rotten heart. Just one question. This family reunion? What's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal. Years of poverty. Humiliation. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. It won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
Oferta tentadora, de acuerdo, estoy de tu parte, no intentes sobornarme, estoy no inmiscuirme en vuestros asuntos y me quedo de brazos cruzados. Ah, sí, venga.
Generous offer, Horst. Believe I'll take
Porque dije
it.
que al otro lo iba a matar.
What? How dare you?
Paid to be taken for a ride. Said that from the start. Should have treated it seriously.
Well, hard not to agree with that. Sorry, Ewald.
You see? All have turned against you. Once again. This time for the last time.
Yet to be seen. I'll not go quietly.
Rendirás. ¿Qué? Y la gente se va a quedar mirando, ¿no? ¡Guau! ¡Es un boss! Tío, no quiero echarle esto. Hacía tiempo que no... que no hacía contraataques. Es la forma más fácil, porque como se bloquea, como está bloqueando seguido... Hostia, me dio. Hostias. Mete bastante. Bueno, no es tan increíble la batalla. Puto amo.
Look, even your accomplices have turned against you. But not I. A brother once, a brother always. I'm prepared to forgive you.
Is that so?
On one condition. That you acknowledge me as head of the family. And bow before me.
Como si fuese el papa. Dale un besito, el anillo. Era visto.
I might have fallen prey had I not known. But I do, you. The bad shilling that always turned up.
Un caballo ahí detrás. Eso me lo podría llevar para Jennifer y para mí.
Bathe and dress him for the funeral. Something presentable. I'll not have him bring me more shame. At last. How I despise unfinished business.
What do you say we talk about my reward?
Yes. Well, as I said, you're free to take what you please.
Think I'll give this ruby necklace a new home.
And as I said...
Of course. The Witcher.
I want Max Borsodi's house. Whatever it is.
You fail to understand. Scrolls, documents, the will in there. None of this can land in strange hands. Not for any price.
Any? You sure?
Gents, might I appeal to your sense of reason?
Yes, Witcher. I'd sooner die than let you have those papers.
Bueno, pues así sea.
Be happy to help you join your brother.
You, stand with me. Security consultant. The position's yours, with a salary in the thousands.
Lucrative offer. I like lucrative offers.
2 betrayals in a row. Not an ounce of honor.
What can I say? I am a thief.
¿Se va a pelear conmigo? ¿En serio? No preferiría matar... O sea, podía haber matado al otro. O sea, estar de mi parte, matar al otro. Hostia, tengo peso. Por algún motivo. ¿Qué llevo? Que pesa un huevo, además. Ay, mi ropa. Hostia, y es peor. Esta ropa luego. Mi mamá. Bueno, pues si es peor todo. No, las botas son iguales. Bueno, pues me deshago de esto. Espérate, es ligera. Es armadura intermedia, no me sirve. Me cago en... Espérate que ahora tengo que recogerla. Bueno, después del combate. Tengo que recordar. Pues eso, como decía, yo hubiese ido con Geralt, que él mataría al otro, y luego te llevas lo que quieras. Y será más que un sueldo de 4 cifras y, o que la posibilidad de morirse. Vale, para poder hacer el daño a estos con los pavos con escudo. Fuego. Ay, no, coño, esto es fuego. Fuego es ígneo. A ver, vamos a ponernos en una posición donde le pueda dar más o menos a todos. Eso es real. Vamos a matar a esto. Hala, pues listo. Lo mejor es que podrían haber sobrevivido. Bueno, que el fuego no les haga daño a estos, me parece la otra. Hostia, le prendí fuego con lo otro. Va, este se muere ya. Por ejemplo, ahora este soldado, cuando mate a este, podría rendirse, porque nadie le paga su sueldo. Ay, qué hostias. Bueno, antes de que me olvide. Aunque me gusta llevar esto. Voy a llevarla, ¿qué pasa? Aunque el otro no me dé... Mira, aunque el otro no me dé los beneficios, voy a llevar esta armadura. Por azar, ¿no? Bueno, se ha llevado por las malas. Y eso que no íbamos a matar a nadie.
Damn candles. Redanians will be here soon. Damn it. Secret passage. Where is it?
Espérate, vamos a saquear. Un diseño, bien. Espada viperina de la hostia bendita. Pues podría ser por ahí el camino secreto, ¿no crees, Geralt?
Air seeping through the cracks. Passage must be here. Now, how do I open it?
Puedo abrir yo con... Parece un muro bastante más sólido. De oro... una armadura. Estará hacia el otro lado, tal vez. Púlsalo.
Nick of time. Now to get out of here.
Como si viniese mucho. Dios mío, una ballesta legendaria. Ah, es por abajo. Yo pensaba que esto eran plataformas. Había vuelto Super Mario o algo así. Qué musicote, de persecución. To Fast to Furious. Vale, pues listo, ya están las dos. Tengo que subir, no hace falta, ¿no? Perfecto. Veamos dónde está el teletransporte más cercano y entregamos las 2 misiones del tirón. Vale, pues ahí.
Long live Radovid.
Quita, coño. Que pensé que tendría que teletransportarme a otro lado, pero no, ya está aquí. Hay que llevarle esto a la casa. Hola, te traigo las 2 misiones. A la vez. 2 deseos.
Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
No.
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Las cartas.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Alright, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt.
Ay, Dios mío. Espérate. Porque volveremos luego para adentro, volverá a decirle lo mismo y dirá, oh, vamos a hablar en privado otra vez. Y nos vamos otra vez, es que lo estoy viendo.
That's better. All right, what do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
¿Y dónde la guardabas? Gerald, ¿la llevabas en el bolsillo?
Ah, Horst must be livid.
He's not.
No?
He's not anything except dead. His brother, same thing. A few others too.
Stones you've got. But I didn't think you'd have the stomach for a massacre.
Al principio no quería. Me subestimas.
Oh, think I might find the stomach for another, once your final wish is fulfilled.
You really don't like me, do you?
Hate smartasses. Hate it when they try to use me. It's why both brothers are dead, and why you should tread carefully.
Noted. Now I've some advice for you. The Bersodis aren't worth your tears. Sons of bitches to a man.
The Bersodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
No mucho, la verdad. No, no es...
All in all, not really. Just asking out of courtesy.
Commendable manners. Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still?
Darte lo otro. Pero ahora tendremos que salir para afuera, volver a decirte esto, decir que quieres hablar en privado.
I do. So took care of Vladimir.
Bueno, wait for it to drop. Eso lo dice directamente.
Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Las orejas de burro.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
¿Cómo que algo más? Tendrás que decir el tercer deseo. A ver.
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I will see to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
El arenque. Bueno, a ver quién sale de ahí.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside.
Y esa persona está en condiciones de cabalgar, porque se va a caer del caballo, obviamente.
Their theory believed one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
A ver, tercera tarea.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the third.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
Third task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Con unas cuantas. No, nunca he amado a nadie.
In no mood for a heart-to-heart. I'm to do something for you. Tell me what it is.
A true professional, eh? Know what I think? I think you only feign the cold killer. When in fact you seek new and ever stronger sensations, as I do. Seek to prove to yourself that you are still able to feel. That some remnants of humanity remains within you.
Ese soldado.
I'd make a right good witcher. Problem is, I don't know the road to care more. And I doubt you give me a pendant.
Cut the shit, Olgierd. Third wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well.
I know anda por ahí aún.
I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
Estar buena la rosa.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me.
Ya nos pide algo que supuestamente es imposible, ¿no?
Should you succeed.
Bueno.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
Bueno, antes de que me olvide, este señor se merece un monumento. Vale, vamos a ponernos algo muy importante que se me ha quitado. Ya está. Bien, ¿a dónde tenemos que ir? Muy lejos, ¿verdad? Vale, pues vamos a poner el marcador ahí. Joder, sí que es lejos. Al menos tengo allí ya el teleporte. Y nos metemos por aquí, ya cogemos el teletransporte y llegamos en nada. Esta mansión ya estuve, ¿no? Buah, es que ya no me acuerdo ni por dónde pasé. Bueno, sí, tuve que estar... Ah, sí, es la mansión que se quemó.
Mighty rusty and covered in creepers.
Oh, no.
Need another way in.
No es la que se quemó.
Kendrick, you there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off to...
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother, my little, why'd I ever come here?
Buena pregunta.
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
Otro ladrón más.
So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead?
Que siguen sin ser vuestras las
went
cosas.
to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but...
Ya estará el espíritu, los dueños o cualquier cosa de esas.
What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's the stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Bueno, alguien se lo sabe.
Pretty sprawling, this estate. Someone's still tending to the flower beds. Fresh manure. No violet rose, though.
Esto es importante. Para explorar los terrenos de la finca en busca de la rosa. Sí, que va a estar aquí. También Geralt, que tienes unas ocurrencias.
Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold.
Igual está la mujer... Coño, esta no se quitó. Igual está la mujer del otro aquí.
Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who.
What? Debería ir a mirar las otras cosas. Bueno, vamos a mirar. Primero... Sí, vamos a ir a mirar lo otro primero.
Beehives. Well maintained, but dormant. Wood's rotted completely.
Ya está. No
No
se vio para
violet
nada.
rose here. Maybe somewhere out back.
Bueno, supongo que el jardín trasero se irá por aquí.
Damn. Locked.
Bueno, el otro tuvo que entrar por algún sitio.
A busted lamp. And the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body? Someone dragged a wounded man through here.
Bueno, pues sigámoslo. Con esto llegamos al jardín trasero. Un gato. Viento, ¿eh? Tiene algo debajo de él. Las herramientas del
Let's
ladrón.
scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. Digging.
A ver, las
A
herramientas, ¿no?
lockpick. Must have been the other thieves.
¿Qué habrá? ¿Quién estará ahí?
Graves, unmarked. Laid out in rows, like garden beds.
Hey. Hear me?
¿Cuál se sacó? ¿La de hombres o la de plata?
Other
Sacó la de
thief.
plata.
Bodies mutilated.
Tiene una
Who
pierna
are you?
cosida. Es la mujer. Coño, no tiene cara.
Damn.
Es Slenderman. ¿Qué coño es esa mierda? Con el guardián de la finca. Que me ataca 3 veces. 4. Y así, joder. Ah, mira. Axia funciona. Necesita darme 2 golpes para romperme el Queen. Igual está bien. Pues sí, hace lo mismo también. Bueno, parece que cambió. Hostias. Mata cadáveres. Parece que va por él. ¡Ay, le cura! Genial. No puede ser en serio esto. Ponerme a matar cadáveres. Era como una interfaz. Ahora ya le puedes pegar normal hasta que le dejes como un bar. Ah, no voy a parar. Vale, sí, había que parar. ¿Qué vas? subiendo, vamos. A ver, o va por tiempo. Oh. No, no le curéis. Vale, la acabada. Esto se supone que es dentro de la mitología de los temporales. Eso en teoría se lo sabe. Ay, si me da también. Yo sé que me por matarlo.
What the fuck was that?
Coño, si ni Gerald lo
No
sabe.
eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
¡Oh! Los animales.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
Pues es bastante intrigante.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everett? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everett home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions.
Bueno, ya podían haber... Ah, ya ni están.
So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Ah, si están aquí. Voy a reventar. No, no se puede.
Thief.
No, no es un ladrón. A ver, una mierda. Busca la planta superior de la mansión. Vale, hay que subir de piso. No veo una mierda. ¿Poción? ¡Ay, qué maravilla! Aquí quién va a vivir. Gerald, está claro que la tipa no va a estar aquí. Va a haber un fantasma o cualquier cosa de esas. A Gerald no le preocupa que la casa se pueda venir abajo.
Gotta be careful.
Sí, es posible. Va, vamos a ver que aquí hay algo. Saquear. Cuaderno de idioma.
What the hell was that?
Yo. No me sale para leerlo. Bueno, vamos a aplicar. Hostias. ¿Ves? Eso mismo decía yo. Se podía caerle la casa encima.
stop me.
Relaja la reja, ¿eh?
Fire damage. Interesting.
No hay nada. Esto estará cerrado. Recoger ingredientes, una fibra de no sé qué. Sí, cerrado. Por aquí no se puede ir, entonces por el otro lado. Que no se puede ir tampoco. Tiene pinta entonces de que por aquí hay que salir y ir a dar la vuelta. Esto nos lleva al otro lado, ya ni me deja atrás. Escapes. Bueno, vale, no la veo. A fuego no. Uy. ¿Y ahora qué? Ah, se está curando. Maravilloso, ¿y ahora qué hago? No voy a hacer esa mierda. Ah, se la ha llevado al cuadro. Bueno. Ah, y viene full de vida. Habrá que quemar. O tal vez sea usar la otra, la que nos clava aquí. O no, simplemente va a pasar seguido. Una tarjeta, si no. Es posible que sea ahí. Para tirar ni bien. Bueno, no ver a dónde. Pues, tiene que tener alguna forma. Espérate, ¿cómo tengo el arma? Mucha diferencia, la verdad. Bueno, sí, algo así. ¿Quieres eso, Gloria? ¿En serio no llegó? Dios. ¡Ey, ey, ey! Me he quedado sin poción.
What the hell was that?
Buena pregunta, ya, si no lo sabes tú.
Bed chamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Unas frambuesas. ¿Está ahí muerta? Ahí la tienes.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
¿Cómo murió Iris? ¿Por qué me estáis ayudando?
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
Bueno,
We were summoned
no
to serve
nada.
Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies.
Surprised?
No, not at all. How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
De hambre.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Ay, qué casualidad que
Good
teníais
dog.
aquí, ¿eh? Buen chico. Y ese cadáver se debía caer a pedazos. No creo yo que pueda llevarlo. Abre la puerta. Encuentra el lugar adecuado, y hay varios. A ver si este vale. Obviamente no, será el último. Aquí, la ponemos aquí.
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
No jodáis.
Too close
Ah,
to the
será en el
house.
árbol de allá del fondo.
I'll
Voy a ir
keep
directo
searching.
allí. Voy a ignorar esto y voy a ir al árbol. Vale, aquí va a ser que tampoco, ¿verdad? Sí, vale.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
No coger una pistola. Era un pintor con talento.
Can't say much about Iris von Everec, but I do know I like her paintings. It's a shame her art couldn't bring her greater comfort. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death.
Intentemos invocarla, colocar el cuaderno sobre la tumba. Sí, ¿por qué no?
Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you.
A ver si dicen algo.
You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you.
Y está la rosa pintada ahí. No me digas más. Ah, pues no.
Should I follow you? All right.
¿En serio? Va, ¿por qué no? Estamos dentro de un cuadro. Ahora nos encierra aquí para siempre y qué.
What is this place?
Un cuadro, Gerald, si lo has visto.
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everett.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Muy bien. A ver, ¿qué es esto?
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everett's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Entonces puedo coger la rosa de aquí.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The painted world is rife with danger.
Pues muy bien.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Suena jodidamente ridículo. Aquí habrá algo seguro.
Spectres of Olgid and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
Pues los miraré. Voy a quedar fijamente mirándolo. Busca los recuerdos y haya el modo de restaurarlos. ¿Qué pasa? Coger esta mierda. Paleta del pintor.
Painting palette.
Joder, en serio, ¿qué hace esta basura?
Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea. Iris was painting the manor.
Habrá que poner ahí la paleta, ¿no? Entiendo. ¿Qué? Pues esta mierda de aquí.
The spirit from the steppe. Red often, well worn. Perfect match.
Digo yo, no sé. Vale, uno está hecho, ¿no? Pito las tetas. No me deja leerlo. No puedo hacer eso, no puedo leerlo. Hay que ponerle algo.
Probably not right.
Digo yo que el libro, ¿no?
Perfect match.
Muy bien. Me ponías la tetera. Joder.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think?
No estaba ahí.
Are you even listening?
Ah, no.
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Hmm? Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
¿Y qué? Y ya está. Oh no. Vienen, vamos a pelear contra avispas. Coño, sí. Pega. Coño, ¿y esta de ahí así? Espectro. Que son arañas, wow. Wow. No sé qué. A ver, iremos por aquí. Estoy mirando por que a lo mejor hay algo que coger. Aquí hay algo. No. Ay, Dios, con las moscas.
Another memory.
Vale, tienen copas. Es esta mierda. Un vaso, sí.
Just
Unas
like the one
flores.
holding decorations for a special occasion.
¿Esto qué mierda es? Un velo de novia.
Wedding veil.
Va a ser que eso no, Vale, uno tiene un vaso y la otra unas flores. Digo yo.
Perfect match.
Digo yo. Hombre. Ah, ya está.
Your
Solo era
health,
eso.
my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know, I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
No lo he hecho peor. Están en el jardín.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
Joder, pedazo de arañas han tenido que barrer, ¿no? Ya han salido antes.
Ah, damn.
Dios. Joder, tiene un montonazo de vida. ¡Hostias! ¡Oh! Que me han reventado. Parece más peligroso. Más ahora que solo queda él. Ven aquí. Casi me mata.
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
No. A nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
No fue suficiente con las arañas. ¿No? Lo van para adentro. No veo nada.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
Just a little different in the painting.
A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Un cerdo.
A lavish feast. Trying to impress the guests.
Venga, hombre. A ver, enciéndeme la luz. Dígame si no veo un carajo. Aquí hay más luz. Venga, enciende. Ah, no. No es luz. Una muñeca de trapo allí. La podré coger, supongo.
Silver thread. Pearls. It all must have cost a fortune. Olgierd's wife liked flowers. Judging by the ornamentation, this might be hers.
Ah, había que encender las luces. Y el fuego, claro.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd?
No.
Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding.
Debe ser el
A
padre,
ruffian
supongo. Y
and
Lalaos
a
era un
boor who
hermano.
keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Muy bien, pues luchemos. Este espectro. Bueno, este se le mata fácil.
Not you again. Don't like this place. The bedchamber.
Bueno, ¿y aquí qué habrá que poner? Saquear. ¿Qué es esto? Una toalla.
Towel stained with blood.
Vale, sangre menstrual. Es lo que es. Gerald. Bueno, aquí habrá que resolver algo. Un
A
camisón.
nightshirt. Never worn, I think.
A ver.
Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel.
Pero obviamente habrá que poner la toalla.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
En serio se ha limpiado la
Is
sangre
that
ahí.
blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Misiones de mierda. Ah, subió de nivel. Misiones de mierda.
Another blurred memory.
Aquí hay una copa. No se ve bien.
She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something.
Vale, aquí tiene que haber algo.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Ay, Dios, espérate, habrá que mirarlo.
Still not right.
Y tiene que ser igual. A ver cómo está el igual. Dios, que no veo. Os juro que no veo la... La copa parece que está a la derecha, ¿no? En el centro parece que hay unas uvas. Dios, es que ni puta idea.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
A ver. Copa a la derecha.
Here. Maybe on this side. Still not right.
What?
Living. Still not right.
Vale, hay que coger las otras dos cosas.
Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it.
Lugar para las uvas. Joder, pues yo juraría que las uvas estaban en el centro.
Maybe here.
Ah, pues no. Uvas a la izquierda. Pues esto a la derecha, entonces.
This goes here.
Y ya pasó eso todo.
Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
Todo lo que estamos haciendo es paja. Es increíble. Todo el DLC es paja. Bueno. ¿Qué? ¿Tengo que matar a alguien más?
What now, you
Ya veo. Vale, aparecieron más. Es que no los veo. Para mí hay demasiada oscuridad y no tengo más pociones del gato para usarlo. Por culpa del brillo de mi pantalla. Me van a matar, porque no los veo. Espérate que hay tres. Vale.
I like that silver.
Vale, ya está. No, esto no se abrió. Vale, se abrió esto. Se nota, ¿no? Que no veo porque me choco contra las paredes.
Master von Everett's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Esotéricas.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear though. Need chalk to fix them. Then I can set out the candles. Beeswax candles. Blood pacts. Or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons. The Gates of Mystery. Between Worlds. The library of an occultist. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
Y quizá habrá... No. Igual no están en esta habitación.
some kind of magic, I bet. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
Yo qué sé. Dentro.
Let's try this. Nothing. What? Not.
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
¿En serio que le vio a este tío? Va a invocar al tío, al maestro de los espejos.
feos. Soba camisa iara. Soba camisa e barasas. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
Oh, mecánicas del final del juego principal. Esto sí, viento blanco ese.
Old Gear didn't let them in. They froze to death.
Escapa la ventisca y halla el camino de vuelta a la casa. ¿Aquí? Ah, tampoco. ¿Basta la entrada aquí abajo o algo? Ah. Easy.
Ball-geared, Iris, and her father. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard. But there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. Her father must have been holding the contract.
No, iba a estar sujetando la pipa.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Está siendo un poco ridículo, la verdad. Bueno. Más espectros. Estos son como los de los perros del rollo blanco también. O sea, de la cacería salvaje. Pero transparentes. Más inútiles. Ay, ay, estos no me hacen daño. Joder, dejarme que os pegue un poco.
Then Von Everett ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Single place setting. No others on the table. A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe. Oh, scratches.
De coño, que quiero ver. Vale, parece que no queda nada. Bueno, voy a ver el guardián, a ver qué dice él. Ah, tiene un cuenco. Es grande.
Probably not right.
¿Oh?
Probably not right.
Ninguno de los dos. Bueno.
Think this was yours.
Son pacerillas.
There we go.
Y me pareció ver el otro por aquí. Sigo sin ver una mierda. Ah, una bandeja.
Platter. Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Soy mortal.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everett failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everett's greatest fear.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris, were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Gerald está tan ciego como yo. Necesita las luces, a pesar de tener los ojos pegando. Ahí son más de uno. Dios, qué presión más ridículo, me cago en la... Bueno, salvos, ¿no? El mayor temor de Iris. Y son un montón de estos mierdas. Le hago 0 de daño. ¿Tengo que pelear contra los dos? Bueno, se comen más daño. ¡Hostias! ¿Qué dices? Me ha quitado toda la vida. Si estaba casi entero. ¡Oh, Dios! Último try, señores, que es muy tarde, estoy hasta los huevos. Si no lo mato ahora, que por encima el combate va a durar la hostia, pues dejamos el vídeo aquí, porque me cago en Dios. Quería acabar la misión, porque me imagino que después de esta misión se acaba. Pero claro, es que la misión está siendo una puta mierda. Por encima tarda en cargar. Ay, Dios, qué asco de DLC, la Virgen. Espero que el siguiente sea mejor. Bueno, estaremos aquí ya en el combate, ¿no? No me jodas. Bueno, lo normal. No le hago daño. ¿Cómo funciona esto? Porque cuando me escupe no me hace daño, pero cuando escupe es cuando sí que le baja la vida. A ver. ¿No ves? No le baja. Ahora sí le bajó. Se ha equivocado de verdad. Hostias. Ojo.
You wonder. Live happily ever after.
No es que haya uno de los que están reventando. Voy a probar si puedo protegerme. Ahí estamos. ¿Ignis tal vez? No, veo que no. Bueno, algo le hizo. Dios. Te enseña que este es el de verdad, ¿no? Sí, pero es que me muero. Vale, con Ignis te enseña el que es de verdad, pero ahora tengo que quedar así un rato haciendo nada para curarme. No pasa nada. Vale, sigamos con Ignis. Estate quieto. Ah, no funciona. Y esa hostia de antes es la que me mató. Bueno, le he hecho bastante daño. No entiendo cómo es daño totalmente aleatorio, no lo entiendo. Ah, cada vez que se muere uno es cuando le baja la vida. Vale. Bueno, ya lo entendí. Genial, ahora uno que se cubre siempre. A ver. Para eso me hubiese... Joder, muerte ya. Voy a ir a pegarle al otro, que le den por culo a este. Ay, no puedo. Bueno, sí puedo. Este no se muere. Vamos a pegarle a este. Hostias. ¿Y ahora cuál de los dos es? Los dos se cubren. Ala. Relajar. Está siendo un poquito bastante injusto. Sí, ahora viene el otro.
You wonder the devotion will complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
Está siendo una verdadera mierda, pero una mierda, unas escalas que no había visto en bastante tiempo. Si estás quieto un poco. Bueno, ya solo queda uno. Oh, es que es complicado hacerle un parry. No.
You wonder the delusion will complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
Ahí estamos. Bueno, quería hacer eso. Pero esto funciona también. No, esto no funciona. Joder. Combate más de... Ay, Dios. Bueno. Ya está. Nunca más va a haber un combate así, por suerte. He acabado con tus miedos, por fin, Iris.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Y me lleva a la cama. Aquí. Hablemos aquí.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Muy bien.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look. You buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more.
Genial. ¿Me la das?
And I I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Eso parece. No se merece que te preocupes por él. Finge ser feliz, pero no lo es. No merece que te preocupes.
Shouldn't worry about him at all. He's no longer the man you loved.
So his heart remains hardened. And did Olgierd mention me?
No, no mencionó tu nombre.
What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Miradas.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it.
Joder, parece de plástico mal hecha la rosa.
The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand.
Ay, Dios,
or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger. I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
Nada, a pastar.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
Yo también me parece que me voy a acordar
no
toda mi vida de
matters.
esta misión de mierda.
Farewell.
Nada, dame la rosa de plástico. Y ahora un ¡ué! Ah, bueno, no, hay que entregarle la rosa para que haga ese sonido. Nada. Con poco de suerte aparecemos ya allí, ¿verdad? ¿Harás eso por mi juego? ¿Me vas a hacer ir a coger el teleporte? No, era esto. Bueno, señores, hasta aquí. Esto está a los huevos. Ah, bueno, sí, va a hacer el ¡ué! ¿Verdad? Bueno, pues señores, hasta aquí. Como siempre, si lo veis en YouTube le podéis dar un like. Y nos vemos en el directo de mañana, que esto está a los huevos. Hoy ha sido largo de cojones, 2 horas y media, creo. O más, 2 horas y media o más. Nada, adiós.